Okay, so let's continue with this plumbing project. So I started off in the roof plan, then I went to the 5th level. Let's go to the 4th level. Let's set that up, and it looks like it needs some serious work. So let's do the same with the 4th that we did on the roof and the 5th level. Let's check and make sure that the templates are none. Let's go into our visibility group and our Revit links. We are gonna display our settings. Continue will remove all custom model and annotation. It says, are you sure you wish to continue? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go 4. And I'm gonna go custom at this point. So we have that set up, and annotation, custom, let's do all. I'm gonna turn off everything but the grid, which is the same that I did on level 5 and the roof plan. Not okay, not yet. Let's go to the model, and we are turning everything off and then back on. Well, not everything, but some of the things. I know that the casework is one of them. Curtain panels and doors, and ducting, electrical, floors. I'm going to leave floors off because those are usually the patterns, and I don't want the patterns to show. Let's continue. Lighting, mechanical. Here's the plumbing. I want plumbing fixtures on because I want to put my own plumbing fixtures in there, so I need the exact location. Roof, no. Raster images, I want ramps. Yeah, ramps would be good. So just a few more, I think, spaces. Nope, because that usually gets in the way with the lines if I choose spaces. I'm going to do stairs, and I am going to do last but not least walls and windows. Let's say okay to this, and we should have a nice looking level 4. Yes, let's sync this. Okay, so we have level 4. Let's go back to the, so now we're ready to start our drawing. Okay, and then we can add as we go down, level 3, level 2, all the way down to the parking. So I'm gonna start in the roof area. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about the names. I'm only gonna focus on doing the Revit and piping. The annotation, I think, can come. There are videos out there about how to bring in your room names. Okay, I might do. I've done 1 or 2 of them. I can't remember, but I'm gonna try and focus on doing the piping in Revit. Okay, so what we have here is a floor plan, but these fixtures look like they are wall mounted, but commercial wall 3D, toilet commercial wall 3D. Yeah, because in the plumbing, let's look at our section view. Let's take a look, and maybe let's see if we can. Where are we? We're up here. You see, that's a wall. Those are wall mounted. Those are wall mounted. Where's the wall? There should be a wall here. Revit links. Custom. Let's turn on everything. Where's the wall? Cancel. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. 4? Where are we? We're 4? 5. No, there should be a wall there. Man. Okay, let's go to section. Okay, there's the wall. What happened to the wall back here? Am I going 4? Let's turn this off. Now 4 looks good. That's 4. That looks good. So I'm going to turn it off and go back. Now why can I not get the wall back here? Maybe I was, okay, now that looks better. What was I looking at back here? Maybe I was in this space. Yeah, okay. So, man, you just have to, okay, so now I'm ready. So that's, it looks like it's a wall mounted, it is a wall mounted toilet, okay? But let's go back, and what I want to do now is bring in the plumbing model. Now that I'm ready to start modeling, in this particular project that comes with Revit, they call it the Snowden project, and there is a plumbing model that I'm gonna use as a guide. I may not pipe it up exactly, but it's probably gonna be 73.7% of it. Yeah, so, or less. So we'll see what happens. But let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's link in. So I have this link, plumbing, and I'm going to cancel because it's already set to current. I'm going to bring in the plumbing link, and it is insert. So at this point, the models that come with Revit 24, you can drill down to where you see your samples, and you click on your samples, and these are the samples that come with Revit. So the sample that I need is the plumbing sample, okay? And I go to the positioning is auto or internal origin to internal origin. And I'm going to say, am I on a floor plan? Yeah. Okay, open, be sure you're on a floor plan when you bring these in. So the following nested links will not appear because their reference type is set to overlay, okay? And remember AutoCAD and the links and overlay and attach. So that's what they're saying here, is that because it's an overlay, it's not gonna bring it with it. But if it was attached, okay, if it was attached to make these links visible in this project, open the Manage Link dialog and set the reference type to attachment in the Snowden sample. So if you go back and you set it to attach, then it will bring it along because it's attached. I didn't want to do that because I don't want to lose sight of how to bring in a model independent of the other models. So I'm going to close this. It's just, I guess it's just a heads up. I guess you could call it a heads up. And you see this is the plumbing model, okay? And let's go to the section. And you see they have the plumbing set up as if it was a floor mounted. So I'm gonna do the same. Even though it says it, but my fixture is gonna be a floor mounted fixture. So let's go back and turn off the plumbing. I use it as a guide, okay? So turn that off, and what I'm gonna do is bring in my TOI. Nope. Those fixtures. Let's go to my plumbing fixtures. Oh, I don't have toilet. Okay. So I was trying to shortcut. What I should do, I like the way this search bar is because you can abbreviate stuff and get there faster. Because this project browser, the slider, I think it's called a slider. This slider gets very thin, which means that there's a lot of data in here. And this comes in handy. I'm gonna say tank, A-N. K. Okay, so that's that. And because it's a plumbing fixture, I think that I can't bring it in. You see, or can I? Nope, nope, nope. And so I have to go back to the project browser, root project browser, and it will default back to it. Yes. So I'm bringing in this public floor-mounted flush tank plumbing fixture. And just to make sure you have all your units set up. This is a flush valve flush tank, and the drainage fixture units, the water supply fixture units. Let's do vent fixture units. Okay, so those should be set to your drainage fixture units, your water supply fixture units should match your plumbing fixture, whatever that is. So looks like that's okay. I'm gonna cancel. And these sinks, they're not lavatories, they're clinic sinks. So I'm gonna hover over and click. And if you can see, they're sink wall barrier free. In other words, they're clinical sinks. So here, I'm gonna bring in my clinical sink. Okay, it doesn't look like a clinical sink, but what's important for this sink is for it to have the parameters of a clinical sink. Okay, a lavatory water supply fixture unit, I think, is 1. It might be 2, but here for the clinical sink it's 3. The drainage is 6, which is very high for a clinical sink, but that's what the code says. Where I worked, that particular state, maybe I'll mention the state, but it's from a 2013 code book. Yours may differ. Be sure to have your current code up to date when you're working. And since this is just for demonstration purposes, that 3 could be a 5, that 6 could be a 17, whatever it is. In the end, what you want, and there's no hot water. That should be 0. That connection, hot water connection should be 0, but I'm not going to worry about it. I can go in and change. Yeah, let's see. Do I want? Oh, no. Okay, I was reading the wrong thing. The clinical sink does have a hot water connection, so I thought I was reading my flush tank. It shouldn't have a hot water supply in here. Okay, so that's good. So we have our plumbing fixtures. Let's line these guys up, and then you should always modify. You should always pin them after bringing them in. And I'm gonna do. I don't like to mirror. I'm pressing my spacebar key to rotate this. I don't like to do a mirror because sometimes if you mirror it and you do the same process of getting a piece of pipe, and in this particular case the pipe is right, have it go down into the floor, and if I mirror the plumbing fixture, it may go up toward the ceiling. Okay, so I don't usually mirror my plumbing fixtures. I like to labor. Let's do a create similar and go here and go here, here, and here. And now, let's not check the architect's drawing. I'm going to go here and pin these guys. You can do this to piping too. You can pin pipes also. Okay, so what I'm gonna need to do. So we have our plumbing fixtures, and we have our floor plan already all ready to go. Now what we need to do is figure out. First thing you need to do is figure out where the drain pipe is going to go down. Okay, this is an elevator, and we can't use this wall. Let's take this off, and let's do this wall. I think, okay, that's a little bit of, that's a 3 1/8 inch stud. Let's go back. That is a concrete 10-inch wall, so we're not going in there. Let's look and see. This is just for exercise, because how I can do this is look at the Snowden plumbing drawing and see where they went down, right? So let me go back. Let's get this and go section, and okay, so we can see that there's no wall I can go down. There is no wall. Okay, so let's go back and let's do what. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is the plumbing drawing, and it's going down here. So if I come back and go here, and let's look at that. But what I'm going to have to do also is bring in the plumbing drawing in my section view. Okay, it's there. That's good. There it is right there. Is it? Yeah, okay. Okay. So what it's doing is coming down in this wall. Let's go back, and it looks very small. I'm going to hover and tab. That is a 6 1/8 inch wall. I think it's too small. Let's go. We can look at the structure of the wall, even a linked wall. Okay, this is the structure of it, and that metal stud is 3 5/8 inch. My pipe is 4 inches, so that's what the plumbing guys did. So I'm going to follow their lead. I'm going to go here and go here. Let's turn this off. Let's go. Where am I? Go here, here, here. Okay. So now that we know that that's there, let's go here and turn it off also. And the way to, when you're, man, there's so many things that you can, so many options. Another, knowing that it goes down there, okay. But if we didn't know that, right? What I like to do is call this a view range. This is another type of view range for me. I have the section view range and on the floor plan, and there is a vertical view range here, this guy. And it can go, the view depth can be as negative as possible. And this is the top, right? So I would call that the vertical view range, and this is the horizontal view range. This is how I look at it. Okay. So in this view range, let me get a reference. In this view range, you can see that, and there's a lot of, I guess it's okay. I don't particularly like that it's showing these lights. I'm gonna leave it alone. What else? Man, I should bring in the structure drawing also. Let's go here, go here, go here, go here. Yeah, there's too many things on. I don't like all of the electrical. I think what I'm gonna do is I need my walls on, and I need windows. I want my doors on. I want my levels. Levels is over here. Okay. Floor. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. That looks a little better, I guess. Yeah, it looks a little better. The levels are on. If I have my floors on and my levels not on, I'm gonna leave that alone. So this is my plumbing fixture, and you can see through that range, okay, this range. Because what I'm looking for is a pipe that I can go down. And somewhere in here, this is another range where I shifted the section, okay, where there might be something beyond the toilet area, beyond meaning back here somewhere, on the 5th level, which is what I'm looking for. Because from here, we're in the floor, okay, and we can't see what's underneath. There might be a way to manipulate this, because there's a couple settings I think that's new, where you can, where is it here? There's a base level. Let's extend this out a little bit. There's a base level, and there's criteria that you can set, right, to look up or down. And here, there's another one, look up or down, but I haven't quite figured that out. There might be a way, I don't know. But anyway, when you're on the level above, when you're looking at this, you want to look for something that is, once you're in the floor, then you can go down into the wall, right? And go, so you can go down into the wall. Like if that was a nice wall, maybe an 8-inch interior wall, some type of plumbing chase wall, then you could see that might be a nice little cavity we could sneak our pipe down in, okay? But I don't think that there's any, it just doesn't look good, guys. It just doesn't look good. There's nothing out here. That's probably why the plumbing engineer went down this wall, which is what I'm gonna do. So in order to get the exact location, just use your pipe. That's a pipe, and it's going to be a 4-inch pipe. Standard. I need to change that. I like that PVC, and it's going to be sanitary. I need to change that. So it's going to go. Just bring your pipe in here, and this come up, so you just to get an idea of where things are, okay? And it will always be in line with your section, okay? Wherever that is. Meaning it could be, the section could be back here, and let's go back, and what I can do is another pipe go up, and you can guess where it's going to be. It's going to be right on that section, okay? So that's how that works. I think I'm going to stop here, guys. There's so much to Revit. It's worth learning, okay? It's just worth learning. But it takes work, and practice. So that's going to be our drop. So we're going to come around and go down, okay? Like the guys did for the Snowden project, the plumbing engineers did for the Snowden project. We are going to copy that piece of information. Now, the vent might be another story. So, but we'll get there later. I'm going to stop here, guys. I hope that helped, and I will talk to you guys later.